Good morning, everybody. So I'm just going to check the stream's all set up. So yes, we have sound, which is fantastic. How are we all this morning? So we're going to continue the journey with Clive this morning on a bit of Final Fantasy. I don't know if this is going to be as long as some of the normal streams. We'll see how we get on. Yeah, let's go. Can I go this way? Oh, hello, chest. I'll save that. This spaceship is so cool. It's like airship. So who haven't we faced yet? Because I don't think... We haven't faced Odin. We haven't faced the dragon dude. And we haven't faced Titan yet. Oh, I think Titan will be the last one. Speak to Otto.
What do we know, Otto?
Some lads from the Imperial garrison in Rosaria started a fight over at Martha's Rest. Blood was spilled, bones were broken. The usual. But somewhere in the middle of it all, Martha vanished without a word to anyone. And that ain't like her, Clive. Something's not right.
You think this was planned?
Of course it bloody was. Ever since Eastpool, the Empire's been tightening its grip around the Duchy's balls. They've strung up everyone who's ever set eyes on a runaway, claiming they're traitors to the Holy Throne, conspiring to restore the House of Rosfield to power. I know it sounds like the bastards have turned their attentions to the pallbearers meek enough to stay put. Naturally, old Martha could see the way the wind was blowing. Complained that it was getting harder and harder to take bearers in.
And now she's missing. If she's fallen into the hands of the Empire, we could be next.
Couple of curse breakers are already on their way to the inn. They should help speed up the search. But if this is as bad as I think it is, you might end up having to save their asses and all.
Don't worry, Otto. I'll make sure everyone gets home safe.
Cool, so Martha's in trouble. Are you gonna give me a mark? That's unusual. Inaccessible. Okay. So I'm just going to pop to the shop, see what we can get before we go out on our journey.
I don't know. Perhaps I should just have Blackthorn make me a new one.
Ah, Sharon made it.
Or pleasure? Coin purse weighing you down?
Oh, Alexis.
Finished, are you?
Is that a hint that things are going to get even harder?
What do you want?
What you want? isn't the flaming tongue what I've got right now?
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
So it looks like we've got nothing good on the armour, however we have got a more powerful blade. Ooh, and that is nice looking. A bit skinnier than a lot of the Final Fantasy swords. More of like a cutlass. I'm not a sword expert, so please don't break me if that's the wrong name. Oh. It's more powerful. My favourite colour is probably purple, to be fair.
Finish with that. Welcome back, Sid.
Damn blighted bilge. Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't...
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grant, that slurry'll keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noted now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to...
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest.
Okay. Let's go to this little side mission. Want to get back into the combat. Haven't played this for, oh god, I think it's been a week. So
Easier than felling a forest, I said. The trees don't have teeth. Too slow.
kind of annoying that you have to come here to do this, because I'm pretty sure these are all over the map. Why does it have to be here?
To me, boy!
picture.
Can't imagine Obelisk needing any more than this. Time to head home.
That was easy.
This isn't the first time I've seen one of the...
Oops. I thought you had to go to those to travel. Can we just, open all that? Okay. That's easy.
What happened here?
Come on. We need to find the others.
I'll stay where we are for now, I reckon.
Let's get you to a physical, shall we? Sid? What said you'd be coming?
I trust you don't mind. Also thought you might... And it appears he was right.
You, could say that, yes. They're saying the Imperials ascended like a storm. No one was spared their fury. Martha tried to step in and calm things down, but all our efforts got her were a pair of iron shackles and a hard march.
Any idea where?
Judging by their tracks, they headed towards Sorrowwise Bay.
To the Abbey, sheltering Martha's bearers.
The bastards. Jill and I will go after them. You take care of the people here.
We will. But, before you
At least
go,
I know the way this
one
time.
of the locals heard something. He said the soldiers were talking about a culling. I don't know how big this is, but it doesn't sound good. Be careful out there, Sid.
You do the same.
Cole is right. That was no tavern brawl. It was a message.
But a culling. Bearers are the property of the Empire. The garrison wouldn't have the authority to act alone. The orders would have had to have come from higher up.
Mummy dearest, where you do this? Don't worry, I'll get Martha.
Look. Up ahead. Martha, are you hurt?
Don't worry about me. It's them at the Abbey who need you. You have to do something.
Tell us what happened.
What happened? The damn Black Shields, that's what happened.
The Black Shields?
The bastards caught wind. The Abbot and I were helping bearers. They were gonna hang us both. When the sick rose from their beds, poor souls turned on the Imperials. Distracted them long enough for me to get away.
Then... they may still be alive. Martha, do you think you can make it back to the inn? Cole is there with the other curse breakers.
I think so. Thank you, Clive.
Black Shields. Is this some sort of twisted joke? There has only ever been one Order of Shields in Rosaria, and they fought to defend all her citizens.
Seems a step too far, even for the Empire.
Watch out, Jill, you nearly got me. Spiders, you know, I love spiders, guys.
Are we too late?
There might still be someone inside.
Very hopeful, Clive. Very, very hopeful.
No.
Damn it.
I thought you lot were all spent.
Murderers. They drove the bearers to this.
Wait. These two aren't turned.
That bitch of an innkeeper must have sent them. Colluding with the enemies of the Empire is a serious offense.
And for their crimes shall they be punished. Such is the law. To dwell in darkness that we may purge
Cool
the
armor,
night and welcome lasting dawn. On these our swords we swear.
How dare you speak those words? Have you no honor?
Clive.
This won't take long.
Won't take long, will it? Man, the power of these dominants.
Is that all of them?
It's like
think
slicing
so.
through butter.
I didn't see the abbot. He may still be alive.
I doubt it very, very much.
Found her.
The abbot.
The bearers died protecting him. Calling upon what little magic they had left in their bodies.
Clive. He's breathing.
We're friends of Martha. We're here to help.
Are the Imperials dead?
They are. Every last one.
If only that were true. The Black Shields will return. The cuttings will continue. Rosaria will never be saved unless we save her. Tell Mother to beg Sid's aid and tell her this wasn't her fault.
I shall.
Sid! Where are you? Sid!
In here. We found a survivor.
Clive. He's gone.
We've laid the abbot to rest. But the bearers... they didn't need to die like this.
No, they didn't. But it was their choice. They knew the fate that awaited them and chose to meet it on their terms, fighting for those who fought for them.
Martha said they rose from their beds, threw themselves at the Imperials so she and the abbot could escape.
I've gathered the bearers' remains. We should consign them to the tide.
There's a drawbridge not far from here. Radix jump. The currents there are swift. If the abbot was still with us, he'd have taken the dust there himself and performed the casting. I'll get someone to...
I'll do it.
Of course. Cole and I will remain here and see to the Imperials.
Sorry guys, just quickly sharing the stream. So the bearers are in deep trouble by the looks of it. They're taking everything that our father built and poisoning it basically. We're not gonna have that. Can we get across this way? No. Okay. I have to go around. Round and round we go. Ooh, what's that? I don't think I've fought one of these before. Let's see how tough you are, bad boy. Harriman.
Do you think it's spotted us, Torgal? What am I saying? Of course it has. It's a floating eyeball.
Not wrong. Wow. Okay. Do a bit of this. Help, Jill, or am I doing all the work? Wow, okay. Definitely tougher than normal. Give me a chance to hit you, please.
That's already.
daggers. Right, there we go. Get all the big attacks out first, guys. Wow, he is tough. Man, this guy's tougher than some of like the story bosses.
Nice try.
Skills being tested and failing right here.
Too slow. Nice try. Nice try. Too slow.
Okay, so we're going to stagger guys. Give him a bit of thunder. I think I completely underestimated this little guy. My mistake. There we got it. Ooh.
Nice try.
He's throwing everything at me now, guys. Because he's so close. Nice. Whew. That was tough.
You didn't see that coming.
They gave you so little time to attack then. But I got him. I'm out of high potions, but I got him.
That must be the bridge.
Gil. I don't need Gil. Well, I do need Gil.
So shall the waters cleanse thee of thy burden, and bear it out to sea.
And now they are truly free.
I hope so. What of the Imperials?
A pyre was made. It's more than they deserve. We should go back. Cole is worried about Martha.
All right.
You're just gonna have to give me for 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that brief intermission, I do apologise. Let's get back to Martha's Rest. Go for a quick run and see if we can see any more items in the world. There we go. Buy some more high potions, which ain't a problem. Oh, that's just about a killer bee. Just leave me alone.
Thank you, Founder.
I'm not the founder, Sid was. Sid is a legend. Hair caught from the headphones.
Oi, look sharp!
They call themselves our country.
What are you after?
I am after some high potions.
There you go.
Because I sucked against
Thanks
that
very
notorious
much.
enemy.
There you go. Much obliged.
Might get some
there you go.
Skin too.
Thanks very much. Much obliged.
Sod it.
Thanks very much.
For in a pinch. Got the money.
No one survived then?
I'm sorry. Before he passed, one of them bade me tell you not to blame yourself.
Doesn't mean I won't. Doesn't mean their blood's not on my hands. Cole said you cast their remains. That was good of you. But it should have been me. This was all my fault.
It's not your fault, Arthur.
You couldn't have known.
But I did. And I turned a deaf ear to the warnings like the fool I am. The rumors started moons ago. Of black-clad devils descending on villages in the dead of night to slit the throats of sleeping bearers. But I assumed it was all just nonsense concocted by the Empire. Nothing but a ghost story meant to make folk think twice about lending a hand to a fugitive bearer.
And in ordinary times you would have been right. What these Black Shields are doing is unthinkable. Which begs the question, why do it at all? My mother obviously has a hand in this. I cannot make sense of her actions.
And picking what goes on in that woman's head is a job for someone with more time on their hands. Right now, I need swords and men to wield them, preferably big ones. If those Imperials think they can come in here again and threaten my people, they're in for a rude awakening. Oh, before I forget, a Stolas from Otto landed just before you arrived. He asked me to tell you that Gav has returned.
Then we must as well. Will you be all right here, Martha?
We can stay longer if you wish.
No need. I'll be ready should the Imperials come calling. Though I wouldn't turn my nose up if you were to lend me a pair of them strapping young curse breakers.
Consider it done, Martha. We finally got a side quest worth doing, guys. So I've read about this in an article. I had heard side quests in this game were a little bit pointless. However, these ones with the plus symbol apparently are worth doing.
You handy with that sword of yours? Course you are. Bet you're a bloody marvel with the thing. Now, question is, Are you willing to use it or not? Because a flock of noble chocobos are in need of help.
Chocobos?
You heard me right. Wild birds? The big ones? And not just any chocobos at that. Whiteheart and her flock are the bravest birds you ever did see. They protect travellers round these parts from bandits and the like.
Chocobos? Fighting bandits?
It's true. Why, they saved me from a gang of footpads only yesterday.
Yeah, chocobo.
Nasty lot they were too. And now they're back, looking to settle the score. Oh, go on then. Don't just stand there. Go and help them.
All right.
There's a good lad.
Where can I find these chocobos?
I saw him cut across the way over yonder. The rotten scoundrels were driving the poor things towards the old dock. It's a dead end, that is. You save Whiteheart and her flock, you hear me? There ain't a pluckier bird in all the world. She's a hero to us locals. And don't worry, you'll know her when you see her right enough.
I'm sure I will.
And good luck to you. And give those no-good bastards a hiding from me.
Oh, we're gonna go do this quest because it's got a plus. I think this is going to be our chocobo. So if you haven't been keeping up to date, in episode 1, when we were a prince, our chocobo saved us from some falling debris when the Phoenix was going out of control. And I've been wondering, because I'm pretty sure she got out alive. I was wondering when we're going to see her again. So, I'm hoping this is her, because that would be so cool. And such a better way to get around as well. Ooh, feather.
A white feather. I thought Ambrosia was one of a kind.
Ambrosia.
Speaking of brave birds. Looks like they went that way.
Let's fight some pride forward, why not? Come on, Jill. Empowering you, girl. Guys.
These chocobos aren't going down without a fight.
We got you cornered, Feathers. You didn't think you'd seen the last of us, did you? You've been bad for business. But I reckon someone will pay good coin to mount your head on their wall.
Not around here, they won't.
Oh. And why's that, eh?
Because she's something of a hero in these parts. You hurt her, and I hurt you.
Piss off. Or better still, how about we hurt you both?
All right, then. But don't say I didn't warn you.
You're finished.
me.
Sounds that right. So I can focus on Big Boy. I've got to be so careful of that. So if you get hurt during the animation, and it's a long animation. See what I mean? Doesn't seem to be knocked back like my flame attack.
Nice try.
That gargle sound, that was intense. Ambrosia, is that you? It's got to be. Couldn't see the left-hand side of her face, and that's where the scar would be. Yep, that's Ambrosia.
We're safe now. White Hart, I presume. Do you know her, boy? That scar. It couldn't be. Ambrosia. It is you. You survived. And you found yourself a flock.
Oi! Is it over? I thought I'd come and see how you were getting on. Oh, well, you sorted the bastards then. I knew you would. And the whole flock made it through unscathed.
Thankfully, they did. And not only that.
Well, I'll be. I never stopped to think our hero here might once have been someone's mount. Though I dare say she'd suit a fine fellow like yourself. Reckon our feathered friend must have learned a thing or two from her master. Kind-hearted warrior that you are. A bird like her would have cost a princely sum. You born a lord or something?
Well,
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to pry. Don't matter who you are. You done right by me.
What is it, girl?
She wants her master back, I reckon. told you. And it seems our pals agree.
Is that it? You want to come with me?
Yes. Finally, guys, got a
cover me
chocobo.
if this ain't a heartwarming sight. The lads down the stables will be hearing about this tonight. Oh, stay right where you are.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah.
Doesn't she cut an handsome figure, eh?
She does indeed. How much do I owe you?
Ah, a few scraps of leather's the very least I owe old Whiteheart. Oh, I'll be sad to see her go, of course. But she's earned her right to happiness and more besides. Don't you worry, we'll get along just fine without her. You hear that, Whiteheart? You've earned yourself some time off. You have fun traveling with your master now. You seem awful familiar now I get a proper look at you. That's it. When those chocobos swarmed my cart on the road, didn't you? No. No, that can't be right. That fellow was a bearer.
Must have been my double.
Oh, must have been, eh? Oh,
Especially since you've got that bear-shaped tattoo on your face. That's so strange.
Pay me no mind. Anyhow,
weird.
Best be on my way. Good luck to the both of you.
You take care of your flock for now. I'll call you when I need you.
The White Winged Wonder. Yay, Ambrosia's back. Cute. Cute. Chocobo unlocked. Chocobo unlocked. Hold R3.
Come on. Oh.
Oh, she's got a little glide. Where am I going, guys? Oh, everyone gets chocobos. So cool looking.
You're finished.
Oh, it would have been cool if Ambrosia had her own attack. Anyway, guys, I think we are done in... Yes, I think we're done in this area for now. So let's get to the world map. And yeah, back to the hideaway. wonder if something's... Surely things are going to come available down here. Right. Let's get going.
Where's
So unless
Gav?
it's an easy one, I may just do the main side quests. Just go give this pitch to the cobblers.
Finish with that log.
Well?
Find his...
Ugh. Reeks Argo.
So,
yeah. Same as my old man. He was a ferryman himself back before the blight came. The boat's all I have left of him. And...
You get a fair bit of XP. Speaking of XP, guys, over to... Oh, for goodness sake. Right. Oh, you're levelling up. Okay. A few little upgrades. Still got a long way to go with those. So many points to earn.
I hear there's trouble.
Gav, my lad.
Ah, Clive! How I've missed that scowl.
Where's my report?
What, no kind words for your old pal Gav?
If it's kind words you're after, you're fishing in the wrong barrel. Now sit down, you fool.
So, you remember how quick the Empire was to occupy the Dominion after the fall of Drake's head? And how pissed off all the other nations were that they didn't think to do it first?
Half a century of independence gone at the whim of a madman. So much for their bloody treaty.
Clearly, the promise of unblighted land and the world's supply of crystals was too much for his radiance to resist. And now the Republic's finally decided to follow suit, using liberation as an excuse to declare war on Sambrek. Lined up right outside the Dominion's gates as we speak, looking to starve the Imperials into submission.
And now all eyes are on the Strait of Author.
While the two nations beat their shields, the rest sharpen their daggers, ready to set upon the war-weary victor. They'll never see us coming. It's time we moved on the mother crystals. Four mother crystals remain in Storm and Ash. Drake's Breath near Ironhome. Drake's Fang in Dhalmekia. Drake's Spine in Waloed. And Drake's Tail here in the Crystalline Dominion.
With the bulk of the Republican army marching to Twinside, Drake's Fang will be left exposed.
That is exactly the move Kupka would anticipate. And if there is anything these past 5 years have taught us, is that he loves his traps. There is one place, however, where nobody will be expecting us to go.
Drake's Breath.
There's a shitload of sea between us and it, and I've never been much of a swimmer.
I have an acquaintance in Port Isolde who may be able to help.
Who's that then?
My uncle, Byron Rosfield.
Lord Byron Rosfield of the Seven High Houses, the trade magnate with holdings in over 100 cities. Wait, Rosfield. And you're a Rosfield, of course.
My uncle's name gave him his start in the world, but it was his acumen which earned him his fortune.
People only
Along
just
with a
clicking
handsome fleet of ships.
with this.
Well, it's settled then. What are we waiting for, eh? Huh?
Stop getting Gav involved because I can't lose someone else. Nice, on board. I like it.
What are we waiting for, indeed?
Anything new at the shops? No, but...
Well, don't just stand there
some refills.
gawping.
Refills.
You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you? I hear there's trouble in there.
Yeah, no shit, love. There's been trouble for the last, like, 15, 20 years.
Your uncle always seemed a kindly soul, if a little eccentric.
We like eccentric. Ah, I can just go from here. Awesome. Saves me running downstairs. Dramatic music begins.
Do you think it was wise to leave, Gav? He didn't seem pleased.
I needed his eyes and nose in Dhalmekia. I'm not about to let Kupka take us unawares. Besides, he has a knack for that sort of thing.
That he does.
And wasn't it Sid who said that matters such as these are best left to dominance? Especially should one of his beloved opportunities to grow and change present itself.
I always knew that I would return one day. Return to Ironhome.
For what?
revenge.
After learning the truth, you were given the chance to face your past. If I am to continue at your side, I must do the same.
We will face it together then.
To the end.
Come on.
How far do you think your mother's reach extends? Will we find the same tragedy in the south as we did at Martha's Rest?
More than likely.
Let's go buy a chop of those eyes.
There are still many settlements between here and Port Isolde. We visit as many as we can and hear their stories. Starting with the village of Amber.
Careful!
Mockery of justice is what it is. Lord Elwyn would never have stood for this.
Quiet, you! I think we're loyalists.
Jill, look.
Rosaria must be cleansed of the stain which befouls her, that she might rise once again from the ashes to welcome a new dawn. 'Twould be a pity to make examples of you all, for the transgressions of but a handful.
Of course, your lordship. You shall have our full cooperation.
What business could the Black Shields have in a village this small? There's barely room to hide a bearer.
Then they must be here for something else.
You fancy
Probably
dancing a
you two.
gallows jig like the miller's son?
To be honest.
Welcome, stranger. Fare you well?
Excuse me, but what was all that about earlier?
You haven't heard? Someone's been stirring up trouble. There've been attacks on the garrison, supplies stolen. They even say a Black Shield was murdered. The Empire wants answers, and what the Empire wants, Empire gets.
That sounds like somebody who might want to join our party, to be honest.
Keep your ears open, eh? The Black Shields will pay good coin for information on the culprits. You'd have to be dull as a sack of stones to think you could take on the Empire. What with their 100 full legions?
100? I heard it were 1,000.
You seen him, didn't you?
I'm sorry.
The Black Shields. Just now. You seen them, didn't you? At least I think they was the Black Shields. Can't say I ever saw one before.
Was this the first time they visited the village?
Well, what do you think? Amber's the arse end of nowhere. And they thought we might be harboring firebrands. Huh. If only we were. I might have turned them in and become a Black Shield myself.
You don't think these firebrands the Empire is looking for could be us, do you?
I don't know. But we need to find out.
What do you think it's, Joshua?
Greetings, friend. We are travelers.
I know that. What do you want?
We couldn't help noticing those Imperial soldiers who were here earlier.
Don't you go telling these strangers a thing.
I speak for the people of this village, and we have nothing more to say to you. You are to leave Amber and never come back.
May I at least ask why?
I don't know who you are or what brings you here, but your presence puts us all in grave danger. The Empire is a harsh master. Its demands are great, and its justice swift. But as long as we keep our heads down and pay our tributes, we are left alone. Some might call it submission. But if it will spare my people the Viceroy's wrath, then I will gladly submit. This village will not become another Eastpool.
Then we shall be on our way.
Might have to remember that when you want my help in future.
These people live with a knife to their throats. In the mistaken belief that if they cooperate, my mother will show them mercy.
Not gonna happen.
Obedience bought with fear.
Are you all right?
Sorry, It's nothing. We still don't know who the Black Shields are looking for.
Oh, dear.
Well, whoever they are, the Imperials deem them worth pursuing to the back of beyond. But other than Martha, who else in Rosari would have the courage to stand against the Empire? A new ally would certainly be welcome. Can we find them before the Imperials do? Perhaps the next village will yield more answers.
Perhaps.
Good girl. This pass will take us through the mountains.
And directly into the path of whoever or whatever lurks here.
Oh, don't be a baby, Jill.
Be safe.
Ever since the apology tree, we've seen more and more of the echoes.
What do you think is waking them? The mother crystal's collapse?
I have an idea. You're not going to like it.
Is that dodge there? Great. Combat has definitely gone up a notch since the fight was good. I think that's what's so fun about it though, it's something to master and everyone has their own favourite kind of attacks. And I think I'm going to get multiple powers soon. I know you can get the Titans. I'm going to assume you can get Odin's as well.
It's over.
Heal should be OP for these guys. I wish element was a thing. A bit like Pokemon. Fire should be weak against ice and water. It's just the way it is. Oh. Chess. That's new.
More of my mother's men.
Just say it, Clive, but your mum's a bit of a bitch. These items. Oh, Oh yeah, ghost, not going that way. Got a wyvern over there. Another airship. Just like the hideaway. Why does this look like there's going to be a hidden chest? That attack is ridiculous. One hit. Oh, you're joking. Never mind. At least you've got the items anyway. I would hop on Ambrosia, but there's just going to be enemies after enemies down through here, so there's no point really. I suppose it gives you the option to run past them, but I do want all the items. Such as so far, I've never been without enough to make or craft whatever I wanted. I feel like that's going to become a thing as we go through the game. I don't think it's going to become grindy, but I do think if you run past all these enemies, you will be in trouble.
Too slow.
It was timed. Hoping to get them both in that one. Good hit. Lazy. Looking for a bit of Skyrim travel there, just down the side of the mountain. Ooh! You buggers! Did not like that, guys. Flipping spiders, man. My legs are all tingly. Ugh.
Blood, Clive.
Don't look good.
And still wet.
What is it, Togo?
You were told to stay in your homes.
Good job I don't live here.
Shields.
You know who we are. And still, you would bear your steel. Why then? We owe you our thanks. You have saved us the trouble of an interrogation. To dwell in darkness, that we may purge the night and welcome lasting.
Yeah.
Say that again. I'll show you a true shield of Rosaria.
take out the magic guy. Where's the magic guy? Can't see him. Where have you got him? No more heals for you. This is gonna hurt.
It's over. To me, Flame!
Easy one, guys.
Tell me what I want and the end will be swift. Who are you looking for?
Why, you. We come bearing a message. Your friends have been found. The branded you freed from our camps. They await you in Odil. Guardians of the Flame.
Those are Old Hill's gates.
Then we hurry.
Then we hurry, but I'm just gonna go pick up this potion real quick. Or guilt. Oh, bright clamshells. Take it.
Find something, boy. Death.
Why am I always too late? I'm supposed to be the hero.
Oh, found her.
There's going to be no bearers left to save at this rate.
This was my mother's doing.
But why? Why would anyone?
I don't know. I never truly understood her. But this...
Oh, Clive.
I will learn what madness drives her, and I will end it.
You just need to end her.
We should go.
Yes.
We can't leave them here like this.
We won't. But if the Black Shields have made it this far south, they may already be in Port Isolde.
Nope, not openable. Okay. Considering this says it's such a long distance, I'm gonna go via Chocobo.
We're approaching Buick Bridge. Though I doubt the Empire would let us cross over to Rosalith.
Run like the wind.
Back to the stables, girl.
I did, Mummy. I could hear him shouting from down the road.
Oh, come on, just for this bit? Are you serious?
They're all Rosarian.
But this is their home.
I'm hungry.
This is no time to ride.
Why not? I could have rode through there. Oh my god.
Time to fight. Straight home now.
Fine. Sorry, girl. This is a cute beach. Sharp fangs.
It's over.
Yeah, I'm not even going to entertain fighting the rest of them.
Good girl.
See if we can make some headway.
The Lazarus. What happened to this place?
My mother happened. The nobles who lived here didn't stand a chance. Let's hope my uncle fared better.
Come on, let's go, guys.
That's the main gate. And it looks like we're not the only ones hoping to get in.
Let us pass! My children are starving! Have mercy. Viceroy's dogs they are! You can't ignore us forever!
Let us in, or we'll die on your doorstep!
Better out there than in here.
Oh, get enough
Fuck off.
Hang it, chinless bastards! Those crystals belong to us all!
I said, where were you, filth? Back to your sties. Cut you down where you stand.
Destroy it!
Just sneak in, or we're
No
going to
chance
go
of
into the
slipping
front
through
door.
unnoticed. We'll need to find another way in. I thought we might be able to reason with the guards. Or at least bribe them.
I suspect everyone in that crowd thought the same. Was that the only way in?
Officially, yes. Strictly speaking, no. My uncle once told me that the nobles had tunnels built, so that they could visit town without having to walk amongst the rabble. The Lazarus. We'll find our way into the city there.
Let's go.
If you're sure. And the entire place looked abandoned. Do you think it's safe?
No.
As long as it is abandoned.
The good news is we haven't seen a single black shield since Old Hill.
Maybe they found who they were looking for.
I mean, okay, but they're pretty weak. I'm actually surprised of the difficulty level of this game. So I'm not on story mode, I am on adventure mode.
Where would I be without you?
I thought it'd be harder, but...
This is nothing like I remember it.
How quickly a crown can lose its luster.
Literally nothing up here. Great. Through here?
Not abandoned then.
Oi! Visitors!
I don't think you want to do that, mate.
Apologies. We'll show ourselves out. Or not.
Why would you start with me? You're literally in cloth clothing. Oh yeah, we could take him, guys.
I've only ever seen one man fight like that. And he's long dead.
Then perhaps it's time you joined him.
The blessing of the Phoenix. It can't be.
So I think
I was
it
there
is.
when you died.
Oh, what was his name? Shoot.
Forgive me, my lord. I knew not whom I addressed. You have naught to fear from us. Founder, it really is you.
It is.
Wade.
So Wade.
We can speak inside.
Nice.
And those who wouldn't bend the knee?
We left before the Empire could make examples of us, though we didn't go far. And we banded together to form the Guardians of the Flame soon after. Alas, there is only so much a handful of aging shields can do against the might of an empire.
But we've seen to it that their stay has been anything but pleasant. Of late, though, we've had our hands full just trying to keep the Duchy's few remaining bearers out of the Imperial's clutches.
The Cullings. We saw what happened in Old Hill.
Aye. The foul work of the Black Shields and their mistress.
You mean my mother? But it doesn't make sense. Even knowing what I know about her. Her hatred for bearers was no secret, but she wouldn't have been ignorant of their value to the realm.
No offense, my lord, but in case you haven't noticed, the Lady Annabella couldn't care less about the realm. She barely even cares for her own home. That much has been plain since the slaughter at Eastpool. And, since granting the Holy Emperor a new heir, her obsession with bearers only seems to have grown. As to why, I don't know. Maybe she can't bear the thought of anyone having the power to challenge her beloved son.
Her son?
Sir Wade, the Black Shields have broken camp. They march in full force for Buick Bridge.
Then so do we. Make ready. This is their main host. If we remove the head, perhaps we can prevent what happened at the docks from happening somewhere else. If I do nothing, then the blood of their next victims will be on my hands.
We'll help.
Yours and ours. We too have witnessed the crimes these men who dare call themselves shields have committed in my mother's name. It cannot be allowed to continue. We must put a stop to this madness.
We must. So let us go with you. For the good of Rosaria.
I was hoping you'd say that. Very well. If that is your wish, I would be honored to serve at your side.
And we at yours.
So, Wade, let us do our duty.
With pleasure, my lord.
I imagine this endeavor will require more than just our wits.
Then let's hope Sir Wade has a good quartermaster.
Allow me to tend to your needs, my lord. Will that be all? Of course, my lord. Will that be all? Of course, my lord. As you wish, my lord. Will that be all? I will be here should you need aught else. Will that be all? Of course, my lord. As you wish, my lord. Will that be all? Of course, my lord.
We'll take a few of these.
As you wish, my lord. Of course, my lord. As you wish, my lord.
Gradually fills the limit break gauge. Don't really need that, to be honest.
I will be here should you need aught else.
Okay.
Nothing. Sensing an opportunity to end the Guardians, the Black Shields will call for reinforcements